What's up, everybody? We're about to go live on YouTube. I have my book out here. You guys don't want to read that. So what we're going to do, let me turn off this music as well. Before, just want to make sure that I don't know if you guys can hear the music. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over, let me delete this, just like an indicator that honestly worked so well on Beyond Meat. So some indicators, I mean, I use some indicators that I like using, some in crypto, some in stocks. I'll use different ones for certain markets like forex, stocks, crypto. So I'm using the TD Sequential. It's actually a custom TD Sequential. Did I go on monthly? Okay, I'm not using it. So custom TD Sequential, which I am going to turn on right now. So basically, with the TD Sequential, what it does is you can see the numbers here, 1, 2. So it's looking for 9 consecutive candles that are opening higher than the last candle. So as you can see here, you got the 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can see that this took a huge run up. So it's like multiple 100%, 427%. This would be a 9 sell, a sell 9 on the weekly. So that's pretty strong. So let's just highlight this. And let's, so if you were in the stock like IPO, or even if you bought in when the craze was, going, all the stores were kind of onboarding Beyond Meat, you would have made some really good money. But I know people who just hold, they'll hold throughout anything, and that's not a bad, it's not a bad technique, you can say. Most investors just buy and hold. Some people try to time the market, and a lot of professionals, a lot of, people say that you can't time the market, that you end up losing more trying to time the market than actually making. But, that they're just probably, these are large names, Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, and they're just saying basically, the worst thing you could do is not have your money in the market. So what I like to do is I like to look for indicators, like indications that the market is weakening or it's going to go to the downside. So maybe a sell 9 wouldn't be like, I see this, I'm going to sell automatically. That, we're going to look at some more confirmations, some more technical analysis. So I highlighted this. Let me try and shrink this. I highlighted that, and we're going to go into the 3-day. So you can see here, let's go into the 1-day. I just want to look for, so you have a doji up here. Let me look for doji candlesticks. So as you can see here, I don't know which one exactly it was. Was it the graveyard? Yeah, no. It's the dragonfly. So this is the dragonfly doji, which is a reversal sign. And you can see that the top of a market. And this literally happened at the top. What it is in Japanese doji is indecision. So buyers and sellers are fighting, and you can see that this body is almost like it's super thin. There's almost no body. So this would have been like more indication that the market is kind of indecisive on where it's going to go. And then it breaks down. So it breaks down after here, and you can see, I'm going to go on back on the weekly. Oops, did not want to draw that. So this actually timed a huge sell and a huge buy. As you can see, there's a 9 here, and it just blew up. I actually got in the trade here. I'm going to go and show you guys what I did. So this, you can see here, after it broke down, you could have sold just on a 9. It could have been risky, but you can see here, it kind of tried to retest. Let me bring this down a bit more. You see, to the bottom of the price. It came down, it tried to retest. So this would have been an amazing short right here. It tried to retest right here. I don't know if it actually touched right there. It didn't retest on this candle. and then it just shot down. So if you didn't sell on this 9 and you saw this huge red candle, you're going to start looking for places to exit, especially after 9 on the 9 on the weekly. Like this is from 228 to 177. You just lost like 50 bucks. But if you got in at 67, like 100, even in the 40s, like you're still making really good money. So if you got in on the retest right here, and you played it down to the bottom, which is 56%, and it was really stagnant here. This was like December. December was pretty slow. So you would have made some really great money just noticing that on the TD Sequential. And I'm like, this worked so perfectly. I'm going to wait for basically the bottom. And this is the bottom. Like, look at how it supported, how it respected the support so well. And not only that, so I ended up buying here because I saw some other indications. So if we pull out the RSI, that's a relative strength index. We go on the daily now. And as you can see, this is what I saw. So that this price is not the price, the relative strength index is moving up. So the RSI is moving up while the price, so from here, the price is still moving down, as you can see. And now this is like stagnant. It's kind of consolidating. It's consolidating. While it's consolidating, this is moving up. This is like a divergence. It's non-confirmation. You got price moving down while the RSI is moving up. That's just total divergence. And then you can see it just blew up. It took off, literally. About 80% at the top, 86%. It's currently sitting at 76% from where I put my entry. Did I get all that? No. I don't trade stocks. I usually trade Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, all that stuff. So using this new platform, I'll be honest, I screwed up. I actually took a $150 loss. Even though my TA was spot on. My TA was spot on. My entry was spot on. Just because I'm learning the platform. And I'm being honest. I could have said I made 80%. From January 7th to date, 20 days, 80%. You don't see that in, if you're holding and even if you bought up here, you're still on a loss. So if you can get in and out of the same stock, making profits from the sell side and the buy side, you're winning. And if you're holding your profits or you're holding, this even looks like a continuation pattern to me right here. You see right here, this is like a bullish flag. It's like a pennant. You can see let me pull this up. Bullish pennant. You know what I mean? Exact same thing. Exact same thing. Uptrend, it consolidates. So you have the uptrend here, it consolidates, and then it'll break past. So this is the next resistance. I'll put $160. We're at 130. So you can see like another $30 price jump if we do break up to the upside, which I think is highly likely. Beyond Meat is killing it. They're doing really great. So if this does break up, there's multiple ways on how to play this. As you can see, it's just going like this. It's consolidating to the apex. So that's like the, not to the base, the other side of the triangle. And you can place a buy order, for example, like you see here, it wicked up, but it didn't actually move forward. So maybe you could place that here just to be safe. And once it breaks above here, your buy order automatically gets triggered. So maybe it goes like this. Triggered. Now you're in the buy and it's going up. Or there's a second option how you could trade this. You wait for it to break up. You wait for it to retest. That is super safe. And if it starts bouncing off the retest, this is going up. And if you can see, some certain types of candles, because all these candles represent a different thing. All of these do, and you just need to learn how to read these different candlesticks. So if you get the retest, that's good enough for me. Breaking out of this bullish pennant, get the retest buy, and we're out of there. So that's basically it. How to use TD Sequential on in any markets to buy and sell. Literally, it's super profitable. This would have got you 60 if you didn't sell at the 9 up top here, and if you sold at the retest. If If you sold at the retest right here, 60% this way, 80% this way, and potentially more into moving into the hundreds of percents if we do break past this and start moving past our all-time high, which I can see for Beyond Meat because they have a rumor going around that they may be getting into McDonald's, which would be huge. So we are also releasing our platform. It's almost ready to be up. We're going to be teaching people how to trade. We're going to be taking on a lot of people. You can see Hamza, he did really great, made $12,000 in 2 months. Basically, we're just taking on as many people as we can. We're teaching them how to invest, how to read these charts, how basically to make money sitting at your computer in your own time. So super powerful. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe. Make sure to hit like. And if you have any questions, comments below. I think all the crypto YouTube's got their YouTube comments disabled. I'm not sure. I got to figure that out with YouTube. But if you have any messages or concerns or questions or whatever, send me a message, join our Discord, make sure to subscribe because we're going to be releasing a ton of opportunities in 2020, hopefully every day, different trades, different different investments and all of that great stuff. So I'll see you guys in the future and have a great day.